get the hit here. No! War Dragon does go into Nasty's side. There's the equalizer in the back line. Cataclysm actually, you know, a 5-man!
Summoners, ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers, we are back here in the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. We are now on to the last game of the night, Game 4, para sa series between Imperium Pro Team Blue versus Infuse Esports. Kami po magiging inyong shoutcaster. Ako nga po pala si GS with the 149.
Ako po si GS Amplifier.
Okay, this Pro Gaming Series is brought to you by the official shotmate of the Pro Gaming Series. That is Booster C Energy Shot Genius. Boost your focus, boost your game. Ayan, be sure to check out yung Booster C to all your convenience store.
Yes.
Ayan, grabe.
Tsaka yung bago flavor nila, yung Booster C Energy Shot Protect.
No, Honey Calamansi.
Yes.
Honey Calamansi. Parang napaka-familiar na sound nun, no? Yeah. Pero, ayan, okay. We just came in mula sa match, mula sa ating Game 3, Game 1, itong series natin between Imperium Pro Team Blue versus Infuse Esports, wherein Imperium Pro Team Blue won the series after that really long game, no?
Grabe yung roller coaster ride na yun. A bunch of really amazing fights, a bunch of continuous mistakes, a bunch of fights, a bunch of mistakes.
Yes, man.
Pero it's really nice to see an exciting game like that, especially from Infuse na medyo nag-struggle through the first few weeks of their PGS.
Yes.
But gladly they were able to really show a bit more of their potential as a PGS team today. And hopefully this last game of the day will be just as exciting as our past two games.
Yan. So if you look into our schedule, again, para sa ating Game 4, magsisimula ngayon 8 p.m. Infuse Esports versus Imperium Pro Team Blue, the Game 2 of their series. And again, that victory by Imperium Pro Team Blue shoot them up now to 6 points.
Yes, and if they win this second game, they're gonna shoot up to 8 points.
Second place.
Yeah, so they're gonna have ilang games na ba? Oh wait, pero yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how the standing.
Di ba 3 points?
Third place.
Third place.
Tama. They will be at
Yeah,
third place,
kasi
and then
dalawa
the
pala
rest
yung-
of the teams will be tied at second.
Dalawa pala kasi yung nasa top, no? Celestial,
Yeah.
Naga. So,
Yeah.
tied sila doon. Okay, so we'll have a third place para sa Imperium Pro Team Blue. If ever they secure this win, securing din yung kanilang playoff slot, di ba?
Yeah, that's
Whereas,
true.
Infuse Esports left at 1 point still dito sa ating group stage. Tingnan natin if they could give that heavy upset against Imperium Pro Team Blue.
Yeah, so let's get into the pick and ban phase in just a bit. Again, we're gonna thank Booster C, our official shot of the PGS Booster Focus Booster game. And we're down to our last game, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us.
Yes, big
throughout all these long
shoutouts.
games.
Nako, if you want to send in your shoutouts, kausapin niyo lang sila, Kate. Okay, para mabigay sa amin, para mabigyan namin ng pabati yung mga loyal viewers and summoners natin na tumutodo, sumusuporta at namamangha dito sa League of Legends Philippines esports scene.
Yes.
Yan. Okay.
Alright.
Sige, let's get into the drafting phase, ladies and gentlemen. Infuse Esports versus Imperium Pro Team Blue.
Alright, so let's take a look at the bans. Imperium Pro Team Blue with a ban onto Zac and Tam Kench, and then Infused with Elise and Gangplank. So, mukhang same bans actually.
Yeah.
Sa first game, I don't think much is going to change. Yung mag-iiba talaga dito lang is yung approach nila sa team composition nila. Nakita natin during the first game, it was mostly mga tot of 5v5 mid-game team fight na sobrang humabang naging late game yung mga team composition nila. Pero in the end, it was all about decision-making. It's really all about the decision-making, and IPT's decision to buy Banner of Command and then Infuse's decision to not manage their side waves correctly really put them behind in the first game.
IPT has a tendency, has this habit of pulling off the same composition all over again.
Yeah.
Kung ma-observe to ng Infuse Esports, maybe they could easily make an adjustment. Kasi at the very least, like, pwede nilang expect na ipupull off ng IPT yung same composition kanina. And learning from that composition, maybe they could just make a few adjustments probably on Hedgizo, maybe pwedeng ibang mid laner siguro yung gamitin.
Yeah, yung problema lang siguro kasi ng Infused is that yung champion pool nila is not that wide. So kung gusto nila mag-counter at hindi counter yung pool nila for the pool of IPT which is wider.
Yeah.
So yun, dun sila talaga nahihirapan kasi limited yung pool nila. So they can't really pull off a lot of different compositions due to that restriction. Pero IPT Blue on the other hand, they're a bit more flexible in terms of their pool. Yux transfers from tanks to fighters and bruisers every now and then. Rebenga, alam naman natin, he can shift from utility junglers to AD carry junglers like Graves and Kindred. So we'll see kung ano nga pa yung prioritize nila. But surprisingly, IPT bans Ezreal and then takes Lucian. So that leaves us with very few AD carries like Misfortune and Kalista. Though JRM and Raze both don't really play Kalista. So it's a big disadvantage for JRM kasi yung dalawang successful AD carries niya natanggal sa kanya.
So instead it would be Shen. Actually, 2 flex picks coming in mula sa Infuse Esports.
So this will be safe, very safe for the lock-ins.
Magandang drafts mula sa magandang early drafts mula sa Infuse Esports. Let's see how IPT will retaliate on this one. Still, Graves is open.
Graves is open, Victor is open.
IPT, yes, and even Victor.
Fiora's open.
And even Lulu.
Yeah, a lot of open picks right now. Let's just see kung ano nga pa yung priority na. What kind of team composition does IPT Blue want to make this game? Kasi yun talaga yung nagde-define ng spiking and their power spikes throughout the game and their playstyle.
I'm guessing more on para dito sa IPT but we're still discussing the composition will roll down nila and it will be Rek'Sai. Okay? Of course, top champion still and one of the most peak junglers. Probably the number 1. The most peak
sa mga LCK, LPL, and EU LCS, siya yung pinaka-pinipili alongside Elise and Graves. But since Elise is banned, and I'm thinking IPT, mag-iiba na ngayon yung focus ng damage nila. Yes, it did. From Chuck being the Lux, he's now going to go for a full late game hyperscaling Abo. No, they changed their mind. It's gonna be Yux on the carry now. So Rebenga will transfer from a damage-dealing jungler, magiging utility jungler na ngayon siya, and then they're gonna put the carry pressure on Yux this time. Yeah, so parang nag-switch si Rebenga and Yux.
Mabigat pa rin yung frontline dito na Infuse Esports.
Yeah,
there's still Trundle and Shen.
The best part kasi about Fiora is that she's a tank destroyer.
Yeah.
Kasi she has a lot of true damage, she outscales a lot of tanks in the league. So JRM returning to his vein, which is not so viable at the moment.
Yeah, lalo pa kung Lucian, no? The early game, your weakest point in the game against the strongest point in the game na para sa isang Lucian. So yeah, why not? Go for the Tristana. For
safe.
that siege.
Yes, safe.
Lalo pa you have this really powerful front lines, Jen and Andrade. Now we'll see Lissandra.
Wow, so they're putting so much carry pressure on JRM. Kasi all of these 3 first picks of Infused, they're all utility. So they really have to set up properly and really make sure that GRM is farmed throughout the game.
Lissandra is a good counter against Fiora and also Lucian. I mean, Fiora against Lissandra, probably, I'm leaning more on Lissandra.
For the early game,
for the
you can harass.
Yes. Pero pagdating nga rin sa late game kung saan may mataas ng lifesteal din itong si Fiora. Yun yung mahirap yung hyper carry. So, again, that opens up. Walang kinuhang counter against Victor. So, IPT Blue.
And, I don't think. Kasi the possible setup now here is that Trundle can go top, Shen can support, or the other way around. But most likely, Lissandra will be taking mid. Against a Victor, it's not a counter. Pero the good news is that at least they have a lot of lockdown.
Yeah.
You have a taunt, and you have the ult from Lissandra. You can lock down either Lucian or Victor. Fiora, medyo mahirap yan i-lockdown kasi napaka-mobile, tapos may riposte pa siya.
Pero kung hindi na nila mabypass itong tankiness and itong siege comp na Infuse Esports, ito yung ginagawa nila ngayon, mobility.
Yeah.
They have tons and tons of mobility sa composition nitong Imperium Pro Team Blue.
Yeah, the only disadvantage of IPT Blue is that they have no frontline. Yun yung pinakamalaki disadvantage. If you guys go for a 5v5, mapipilit na kayo mag-kite back. And that's very, very counterproductive for yung team comp ng IPT. Kasi kung titignan natin yung composition ng Z.
Yan.
That's nice.
Oh, man.
That's a nice pick against Victor. Because this mage is very immobile.
Yes, man.
And you can easily dodge the gravity field. So this is a very interesting pick. Hechizo, okay, first of all, Hechizo has not played a lot of mid in this split kasi nag-switch roles sila ni Toinks.
Yeah.
And then this is the first time he's playing Zed.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see.
Yung strongest time ngayon ni Zed is right now, di ba? Ngayon, especially with that update on that assassin. Assassin mastery mula dun sa Cunning Tree. So I'm really excited for this Zed pick. So wakas some flashy mechanical outplay.
Plus, walang frontline. if Janna will be forced to either use her Monsoon against Lissandra, against Tristana, or against Zed. So Shadow has to really be conservative sa paggamit niya ng Monsoon. Plus
Actually,
on who. Kasi both Victor and Lucian need that.
ang daming assassins against, ang daming free targets para sa Infuse Esports. For that Zed, there's Yukes, there's Raze, di ba? Of course, ang pina-priority dito, the best one to target would be Raze talaga.
Yeah,
Laying down that Frozen Tomb, tsaka
si Chok.
yan, tsaka yung ult ni Zed. Deathmark.
Yeah.
Yung Deathmark na yan.
I'm a bit scared, no? So let's take a look at the compositions dito. So for IPT, looking at their composition, they have nice wave clear with Lucian and Victor. Tapos medyo maganda yung pagka-split push nila kasi they can send Fiora to another lane.
Yes.
And then looking at the team kasi if Infuse, walang masyado makaka 1v1 against Fiora. So they have a nice option to, again, 1-4 no, and let Fiora split push somewhere else. Yun yung maganda. Plus, like, gaya na sinabi mo, no, medyo maganda yung mobility nila.
Yes.
Kasi they have Lucian, Janna, and Fiora to really move around. And Rek'Sai to move around the map a lot and set vision, maybe make a couple of picks.
I would wish na sana kasi sa habits ng Infuse Esports nakita natin sa teamfight kanina. Lalo pa meron silang in a way aggressive na composition. Lissandra and then Zed.
Yeah.
Na mag-commit talaga sila sa aggression na to.
Yung team kasi ng Infuse, they have a lot of very aggressive dive potential.
Yeah.
Kasi Trundle, obviously with the pillar, can really disengage. You
Yes.
have a nice engage with obviously si Lissandra tsaka si yung Shadow, yung Taunt pala. Yung Shadow Dash ni Shen. So there's a lot of dive potential, there's a lot of damage, both AP and AD, obviously kasi may Zed tsaka Tristana.
Yes.
Yung maganda dito, since there's no frontliner on the side of IPT, kapag nag 5v5 yung dalawang teams na to, it's gonna be very, very difficult to protect the carries.
Yeah, yun na nga.
Kasi Zed
Ayun ang style.
and Lissandra are free to dive straight to the backline. So, yung very important dito is for Janna to always stick to Lucian and Victor and then keep them safe in the Monsoon.
Yes.
Otherwise, complete dive will really destroy IPT.
Yes, and even if Zed or Lissandra goes for those heavy aggressions and nagkaroon ng misplay or naging disaster yung aggression nila part the early game.
Yeah.
Etong Lissandra and Zed has actually some stalling capabilities naman. Like may good escape mechanism si Zed, even Lissandra. So they could have the option to play aggressive first. Then, kung nagka-problema, kung kailangan mag-tone down muna, they can, di ba? They have good wave clear din naman.
Yeah.
Ayun, and a good peel, one that you would need. An escape mechanism and a good wave cleared, one that you would need for stalling the game.
Yung mahirap lang kasi, yung win condition dito ng IPT is that they must snowball.
Oo.
And that's a
Everyone.
very 50-50 win condition. Kasi if you have two scaling carries, like for example, Fiora tsaka si Victor, is wala kayong frontline and you're only relying on kiting, it's very hard.
Compared to the composition ng Infuse Esports, kung maging disastrous, kasi kailangan din maging aggressive ng Imperium Pro Team Blue dito. Pero pag naging disastrous yung engage nila, mas mahirap silang makakomeback.
Yeah.
Kaysa dito sa mga champions ng Infuse Esports.
Plus, there's no one here to control Zeda. Keep in mind, there is no hard CC on the side of IPT. Yung pinakamaganda CC na nila is just a knock-up from both Janna and Rek'Sai.
Yes.
So with no one to lock down Zed, ang dali niya makaka-roam around to lock down or try to assassinate different targets. So IPT has to be very careful with their team composition right now. But that's the draft phase, of course. Before we forget, we have to thank our sponsor, Booster C, our official shotmate. Booster Focus Booster game with a new flavor, the Booster Energy Shot Protect. And there's our Giant Classic Genius. Na please do visit your convenience stores.
Ang laking boost nito. And again, thank you so much to all of our viewers out there. esports.garena.ph/stream. Maraming shoutouts po. Mamaya subukan nating maglaro, makipagkulitan tayo. I'm guessing scrub yung si Rico, so naglalaro yun. Ayan, tingnan natin. Okay, sama-sama na tayo dyan sa PGS Reef. Garena Talk 171-888-11 and even sa PGS Rift official group.
Yeah, just go to Facebook on the search bar, type nyo ng PGS Rift for like 25,000 members sa mga naghahanap ng makiki-custom, makiki-dynamic queue, and everything like that. Feel free to just join the group.
Sama-sama tayo. Road to Bronze 5!
Okay, kala mo maraming nagda-landing doon recently. So, Road to Bronze 5.
Mga Platinum down na 10-0, tapos naging Bronze 5.
Never lose hope. Sa mga, kung tunay kang magaling, makaka-climb ka din.
Di natin alam kung anong misteryo talaga yan. Pero ito, advice ko dun sa mga provision. Pag nararamdaman yung pub stop, alam nyo yun, no, parang madali-dali talaga yung mga provision. Kaya 10-0 kayo, medyo maaamoy nyo na yung ano eh.
Yung
maaamoy mo na yung bronze. Masyadong madali. Ganun eh. Diba?
Ganun talaga. Ganun.
Parang it's too easy, sabi nila.
Yeah.
Ganun. Okay.
Alright.
That is the Week 10 Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. This is a match, the second game of the series between Imperium Pro Team Blue versus Infuse Esports. You have to take note, Imperium Pro Team Blue snagged the victory on the game 1. Let's see if they can secure a 2-0 streak dito and secure their slot in the playoffs and secure better their slot at the playoffs. So, guys, on the blue side, you have Imperium Pro Team Blue. In the top lane will be Yux. In the jungle, you have Yux on that Fiora. Jungle, you have Rebenga on that Rexa. In the mid lane will be Chalk on that Victor. And for the bottom two, it will be Raze with a 4 and A on that Lucian AD carry and Shadow on that Janna support.
Meanwhile, on the red side, that's going to be Gertrude on Lissandra. Toinks in the jungle with Trundle, Hechizo in the mid lane with Zed. And for the bot lane, that's JRM and Akil with Tristana and Shen.
Okay, kaninong asal kayo kakampi? Imperium Pro Team Blue, Infuse Esports. Put in the hashtag. Ang tagal din hindi nagamit yung hashtag na to. Isigaw nyo, sabihin nyo sa chat at bakit, diba? Malapia words back. Miss Beauty Queen question, sino magbabagi? Infuse Esports or Imperium Pro Team Blue? Imagine that, no? Imagine that. Naging tanong sa Miss Universe. Sino man nanalo between SKT and
Diba? Why not? Malay nyo,
esports na game.
malay nyo, gamer din siya. Hashtag IPT win or hashtag Infuse win.
It would be crazy if you have like an esports event tapos ang guest Beauty Queen.
Oh, diba?
Diba? Wow.
Well, with the growth
Wowie.
of esports, you can never underestimate.
Zox for Miss Europe 2016.
Why
Diba?
not?
Riku for Miss Philippines.
Oh, diba?
Miss Philippines 5'3". 5'3 bracket.
The day na mag-iba ang standards ng Miss Universe, diba?
5'3 height bracket.
Oh, diba? The mini bracket. Hi, Riku.
Patay ako kay Riku.
Alright. So, gaya na sinabi natin, no, I'm excited to see how Hechizo will perform on Zed. Kasi Chalk used to be the hyper carry of IPT Blue back in the day. No? Yung previous split natin, we saw him always on champions like the old hyperscaling AP Kog'Maw, on Azir, although Azir's not really used now. So it's nice to see him back on hyperscaling carries like Victor. Pero with Hechizo on this Zed, we might see a different story.
Alright, so of course, level 1, that's kind of expected lalo na with the range na meron itong si Chalk, but that's an easy peasy. Zed, you just have to wait for that level 3, diba? And put it that double EQ combo.
So,
no, hindi nag-connect. Wala kaya.
Yeah, so in terms of early jungle pressure, Trundle, pwede naman siyang mag-gank na maaga, but mostly it's on Rek'Sai to put in a lot of the mobility into use during this game. Again, yung isang requirement kasi dito ng IPT, without frontliners, you can't rely on team fights, so it's all about snowballing. They have to make sure Lucian, Victor, and Fiora win their lanes. Otherwise, kapag dating sa 5v5, like we said, kapag walang tank, walang frontline, at walang hard CC yung team nyo, it's very hard to lock down Tristana and Zed.
Yes.
Each of who have their escape mechanisms.
Yes. I would like to comment on the next update for Fiora. Actually, in a way, may buff para sa kanya. That is yung vital spot. Mas madali na ma-predict. After sa right, ang next na vital spot would be left, then up, down. May pattern na yung pag-predict ng vital spot. Kasi I think right now it's random.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's random, pero mas unpredictable siya kasi medyo weird yung coding ata sa kanya. So, at least next game. Actually, it's nice for both the opponent and the team.
Actually, no, may benefits dun sa may vital spot and even onto Fiora. Now, Yux will he manage to escape? That's one W, that's one.
Oh no!
With a wasted flash, and there's the red buff ignite, the red buff thing. Ladies and gentlemen, first blood in favor of Gertrude. You have seen an action here in the mid lane. Two flashes, IPT Chalk, executing, and she's off.
Okay, so weird trade-off, no? In terms of the top lane, medyo advanced yung paggamit ni Yux ng kanyang riposte.
Yes.
Because it was supposed to be on the root, pero dahil instantaneous yung root kasi ni Lissandra, so it's obviously very hard to predict. Tapos yung mid lane, don't know how that happened, but Zed should never die against scaling mage. Because that is only going to help Victor scale. You should be applying pressure ideally sa lane na yan. Pero, it's not too big a loss, hopefully. Although he's already behind by around 15 CS.
Yeah, malaki. Actually, like, you could just play it safe. On to Raze. There's the stack. Wala kay Tristana. Garena. JRM won't pursue for the jump. Merong recall na naganap mula din sa jungler dito ng Imperial Pro Team Blue. 1-1 still. No engages. Everyone will just fall back.
Yeah, pero the CS lead, a goal lead here is coming from top mid. So,
Yes.
it's still okay for IPT Blue. They're still doing well. Mahirap na talaga i-repost yung mga CC kasi ng infused. I think yung pinaka-predictable na CC here is the Shadow Taunt.
Walang-wala
Or Shadow
nga.
Dash.
Walang-wala nga akong skill sa repost kung pwede lang hindi lagyan niyang skill. Pag
Actually,
ginagamit, ang hirap talaga gaminan ng repost.
on my experience, sobrang saya mag-Fiora kapag kalaban mo si Garen. Kasi it's very easy to
Predictable.
predict yung silence niya.
Yeah.
So, for the solo queue peeps out there, kapag nag-lock in ng Garen yung kabila, go lang, mag-Fiora lang kayo.
Lalo pa true damage, bypass armor.
And keep in mind, dalawa yung pwede niyong i-repost kay Garen eh.
Okay, so Revenga na. Look at that. No. Merong pang flash dito si Gertrude. He also has that Glacial Ban and Revenga gets punished easily. Let's see. W mula kay Gertrude. No, that is the Lance. The frozen Lance mula dito.
Oh, no.
Force a flash out. Yukes. Oh, Vital Spot. Nag-connect Vital Spot sa likod.
Oh,
Riposte. Gets the reach and now onto Toinks. Toinks without any mana.
Huwag mo
Toinks.
sabihin, double kill.
Oh, Yukes really managed to connect. No, he won't.
Oh, so close.
So
Malayo
close
kasi
on
yung vital spot. It would
Yes.
have been a burst, but that was a nice exchange.
Kung yung Vital Spot nasa likod ni Trundle lang.
To. Pero that was unfortunate, no? Kasi despite the nice gank, kulang talaga yung burst damage ng Lissandra
Ayun.
tsaka Trundle. So they were... Sayang actually si Rebenga eh. He was almost dead.
Frozen Lance, Ice Shard pala. Ayan, onto that, Lissandra, 2-1 na. No? And sayang nga, akala ko may W. Medyo mataas-taas din yung cooldown ng Ring of Frost dito ni Lissandra.
So the hard part here is Hechizo is not able to win his lane.
Yeah.
He's behind by quite a lot of CS kasi masakit nga naman yung harass ni Victor.
Yes.
Just I'm not sure Hechizo understands either the champion or yung matchup very well. Kasi I don't often see Zeds losing
man.
on a Victor matchup. So this is a
Yeah.
bit weird. Coming from Hechizo, or Chocolate just understands the matchup very well. But in any case, this is good news obviously for IPT Blue because their lanes are winning.
Yung sa top lane question pa, ramdam natin na may investment yung IPT Blue pagdating dun sa top lane.
Every time actually,
Yeah.
nanotice ko, every time that Yux plays a carry top lane, Rebenga always babysits Yux.
Yes. And ayun nga, I think I'm not sure, pero I have a good guess na may double edge itong si Hechizo on that Z.
Yeah.
It's kind of risky, lalo na kung merong ganun nga, poke zone na katulad ni Victor. You'll really lose the trade. Kasi, alam mo yung double-edged sword na mastery, right? Like, it's intended, in a way, pwede siyang for trading like katulad nila Irelia. Pero, as much as possible, you would just want yung positive edge ng double-edged sword. Yung bonus damage, not the bonus damage against you. So, as much as possible, ayaw mong tamaan ka ng kahit anong skill.
Pero in the end, I really think Hechizo, nahihirapan siya sa range mage matchup. He doesn't know how to manage his cooldowns to punish Victor. But we'll see what happens. He is behind by 30, almost 30 CS, so that's very big. But at least top lane and mid lane are still quite even. We're still waiting for Hechizo to show up on this Z.
Yeah, and I think with this kind of lead, Hechizo should just focus on getting even pagdating sa shove and CS dito sa mid lane and instead gank other lanes.
Actually, yung pwede rin nilang gawin is to have a kill. Oh, wow!
Grand challenge.
No,
Will they go for the
why'd
dive?
you do that?
Yukes dives in, but who will get the turret hit? There's the sustain. And wow.
I think that was a wrong
Ice Shard.
decision from Gertrude.
Yeah.
Feeling ko dapat tumakbo na siya.
Yeah,
If he
takbo
just
lang.
ran away, and instead of ulting himself, parang pinabayaan niyang maset siya ng gravity field.
Actually, kanina pa natin nakikita between Infuse Esports and Imperial Pro Team Blue, ang daming Zonia's Hourglass of Death. Ngayon meron tayong Frozen Tomb sa sarili of Death.
That was really weird. He should have just ran away. This will cost them a top lane turret, which will only continue to help IPT's lane snowball. So a series of bad decision making coming in from Infuse so far. And ang laki talaga ng focus on helping Yux to snowball here. Kasi alam nila that no one can 1v1 Yux once he gets ahead. So investing fully on him will really help you to take advantage of that weakness ng Infused. Yung pwedeng gawin kasi dito ng Infuse is to have Tristana freeze under turret because Janna is not an aggressive support. So yung pwede nyo gawin, leave Tristana at bot, have her freeze and farm, and then pabayaan nyo si Akil na mag-roam to mid. Make him a mid-centric support kasi pwede nyong i-lock down si Chok with the Shadow Taunt and then burst him down para makabalik sa game itong si Hechizo. See, he's forced to get a Hex Drinker.
Oo nga.
In fact, I don't know what he's gonna... He's probably gonna get Yomu's next.
You would want to just be efficient kung kinukulang kasi damage as Zen. Lalo na if you want to go for those defensive stats with the Hex Drinker. Pero...
No, he should not delay his,
kasi
his damage.
lamang na si Victor eh.
Yeah.
So, there's no point. Parang hindi ka na talaga ganun ka... Hindi na dapat nakikipag one-on-one na lang. Napaka-risky rather. Na makipag one-on-one onto that Victor.
Better
Early
for...
game sana pwede. So, yeah, just build damage, then gank other lanes na lang.
Hex Drinker okay lang. Just don't finish it. You can grab the other components like Yomu's, Black Cleaver, etc. But don't delay your power spike kasi you really need to be relevant kapag dating na mid-game. They really need the damage source. Dragon being set up right now.
I would recommend, well, for aggressive plays, Yomu's. Yeah, Yomu's.
Yeah.
Then good for the Black Cleaver.
That's what I think the Serrated Dirk is going towards Yomu's. Yukes. Wow!
Grand challenge. But there is the Frozen Tomb against her.
Oh!
Okay,
the mind games.
Mind games
And there's the global.
There's the Sun. And there is Shen now joining the fray. Rebecca goes for the knock-up. Still there to tries to chase in. Napaka-risky dito. Sinisave ni Jerko yung kanyang mga skills. And Rebecca receiving the powerful play. Akil leading the front line. As you can see, that Hechizo is closing the gap here. Into the top lane. Still, everyone will fall back para sa side ng Imperium Pro Team Blue.
Yes, and we're seeing a trade at bot lane. Raze is really pushing him out. Raze shouldn't be pushing this. JRM should not be pushing the bot lane. He should just be staying at bot and freezing the lane near the turret. Tristana only needs to scale lane. Keep in mind, as the longer the game lasts, mas humihina to si Lucian.
Yeah.
So pabayaan nyo na mag-scale si Tristana toward that late game along, and then let Akil make himself relevant sa ibang lane.
That is true. 3-1, ladies and gentlemen, and that is mga 2K gold lead in favor of the side of Imperium Pro Team Blue. If you look into the itemization, makikita natin with the sizable limit of 105 CS against 89 CS. There's a needlessly large rod on top of that. Na-upgrade na ba to? Hindi pa, no?
Nope. Yes. One upgrade. Only one upgrade.
Okay.
So that's the double laser upgrade.
Yes. So, there is the upgrade na mula rin sa core dito ni Victor.
Yeah, and kita natin behind in gold.
Yeah.
Itong si Zed
Hechizo.
by almost 1,000. So they really need to help Hechizo become relevant. Zed that doesn't burst anyone is useless.
Proactive laning sa ibang parts ng mapa. Yan.
Yeah.
Like proactive visiting or gacking sa other parts ng mapa. Yun sana yung maganda para kay Zed. But still, he just sticks onto this losing lane in the mid lane. I'm not so sure if Trundle could successfully gank that Victor din. Why not Zed visit the top lane, di ba?
Pwede. Actually, what Infuse needs to do right now, as soon as possible, gawa na kayo ng global moves. Use Lissandra's TP and just like try to push out yung top lane. Tapos gawa na kayo, set up na kayo ng fight around Dragon. Dragon's coming up in 1 minute and 20 seconds. This is a very, very important Dragon. Kasi pwede itong maging opening for IP or for Infuse to bounce back in the game.
Yes, but instead, Imperium Pro Team Blue will initiate onto this Rip Herald. And wow, mapapuntas dito.
Wow,
si
nice.
Lisandra managed to easily pick up IPT Rebecca. Alam ni Rebecca na may ward. Ano ginawa niya? That is the...
Oh, wow, she got it.
And that is the Rip Herald na nakuha ni Gertrude. But where's the buff? Kukunin ito ni Trundle. And it'll be Gertrude going down against Yuke. As you can see, Infuse, Akil, and JRM managed to close the gap here. Into the bottom lane. Outer turret and Grace is having a hard time. Lalo pa na si Janna ay na-burst onto a significant amount of health.
Yeah, interesting. So saan napunta yung Rift Herald?
Kay Trundle.
Okay, so Trundle was able to get it. It was a 1-for-1 but in advantage of Trundle kasi siya nakakuha ng buff. Depende na lang kung paano nila gagamitin.
Ang shaky ng ng Rip Herald still eh. Hindi yung last hit yung nagka-count eh. Yung kung sinong tatayo doon eh. And that is a taunt not connecting. May teleport na nanggagaling mula dito kay Yukes. There's also a teleport na manggagaling din mula kay Gertrude. The shot mula kay JRM without any mana. The teleport gets cancelled. Okay?
Akala ni JRM tutuloy dun si...
Oo nga, men. Ako.
Natakot ako dun. tumalon siya tapos na-cancel yung TP. That
Yeah.
would be the biggest troll move ever in League of Legends.
Buti na lang walang ward dito yung IPT Blue.
Pwede nyo gawin sa solo queue kung masama kayo. All chat nyo. TP na ako. Tapos pag nag-all-in yung teammate mo, cancel mo. No joke guys, that's really evil. Don't do that. Don't ever do
Yes,
that.
man. And so, 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. As a set of actions gets laid down here. Sonic Summoner Street.
Wow.
We're entering the 15-minute mark. First quarter ng ating game and points.
Zed finishes Maw. I don't think he should do that.
Yeah, man.
The reason I say this is because
There's tons of
you
targets.
set behind your damage.
Yeah, ang daming target na pwede. Like, si Raze na lang, di ba?
I don't know. Hedges was playing very defensively as an assassin.
Yeah, man.
It's just weird kasi he's supposed to spike early in Victor, but getting Maw is only going to delay the spike na advantage mo sana kay Victor. So, I don't think it was a very good decision. I mean, hindi pa naman nasusumabol si Chok to the point na kailangan mo na maging defensive eh. But, in any case, it happened.
Oh, let's see. That is...
Okay, Dragon's being taken
out.
now, I think. So, tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. They're already initiating. Is there vision on the side of IPT? No, there's none.
Wala. But, you know, Lumega has an idea. He probably will go for the dive, making that
No
count.
TP
And
from
Akil
this.
receives
Oh,
all
no, it's
hits
a- yeah.
mula sa Bali.
Whoa,
And Jared
whoa, whoa.
jumps in. What is that? Toinks! Toinks gets easily for the downside and Chaos Lord. And easy Dragon got by Imperium
How
Pro Team Blue.
weird.
4 members of Imperium Pro Team Blue. As Zenchiso didn't even join the fight.
Yeah, I don't think Infuse understands ata yung team composition nila eh. Gertrude has no reason to be trying to hard push this top lane, and I think he's going to die.
Yes, kanina possibly connect now. Yumes being overly aggressive. There is the grand challenge mula kay Yumes. Ito mula kay Akil and easy pick by Gertrude, but that will leave Imperium Pro Team Blue 4 members to take on this inner mid laner. Nako, let's see, and that is an easy target nga. With Victor getting the last hit, seems Gertrude tries to mitigate that push by taking on this outer top lane. Pero may ult dito si Rebenga. There is Enchicho pulling the death mark against Chok without any damage. Talagang si Chok talaga yung target niya with the death mark.
Yes, of course. Siya yung kailangan talagang patayin,
I
but
mean, there's a raise nga eh.
Yeah,
like
pwede.
sana, ang binild na lang talaga ni ang binild na lang sana dito ni Hetchizo was damage.
yeah,
Then
he
go
should
for
have.
raise.
That was really a mistake that he rushed the Maw, because now he cannot burst anyone at all until he gets his Yomus and then another damage item. So mali. Infuse needs someone to shot call. Kasi parang hindi ata nila na ma-maximize yung potential ng team composition nila. Kasi like I said, ideally, in terms of a straight up 5v5 team fight, dapat may advantage sila. So
Well,
Gertrude has to stop trying to be a split pusher. They have to start setting up flanks and 5v5s against Chok and Raze. Kasi kung mapapansin natin, kuna talaga sila sa disengage after Monsoon.
Yeah.
So if they can lock down, and you can't Monsoon someone who's Frozen Tomb, by the way, I think.
Yeah.
So it's really better if Gertrude just really hard dives, lock down yung either si Chok or si Raze, tapos backline, no? Hedgehogs can just, well, if he had better items,
Yeah.
pwede niyang i-burst yung core priority targets.
Well, at the very least, this Tristana now has that Infinity Edge, so like there's an option to go for that rapid fire cannon, Infinity Edge combo. And you know, pwede naman pumasok pa rin sa late game, may stalling capabilities naman, may wave clear naman itong si Zed, and even Lissandra. This could probably be another long game
Yeah.
if they opted for that defensive play in these esports.
Yeah, so let's see what IPT Blue decides to do. Baron's coming up in 1 minute 30. The Dragon is nowhere to be seen just yet. Fiora is already split pushing.
Nag-ano pa, nagmi-milk tea pa yung Dragon. Babakasyon pa, nagbe-break time muna. At least Baron, papasok na sa work. 1 minute 20 seconds.
Yes, and that will expire at 19 minutes and 45.
Yes.
We'll see. Yes, they're going to get it.
But right now, no, may dueling capabilities na si Yux
Yeah,
against Lissandra
definitely.
talaga. And oh my god, this is very bad for
No vision.
Yep.
And very predictable E.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. But bye-bye.
Yeah, oh, there's a flash though.
Oh, okay.
First flash out against 3 members. Anong pwedeng makuha dito ng Infuse Esports?
Man, nasasayangan ako sa Infused eh. Kasi ang lakas talaga ng dive potential
Yeah,
nila eh.
yeah.
If you E flash W with the Lissandra Tap's Frozen Tomb, grabe yung impact mo doon if you're able to do that.
Okay, so Lissandra, he still has that
Oh,
Frozen
JRM.
Tomb. And JRM jumping in. There is The Buster Shot coming in from that Tristana, but it will be definitely no Tristana joining that fight. And Hetzizo joining, rather standing on that gravity field. Wala pa rin damage against Chop. And Chop's managed to mitigate that mark using that gravity field. Still, Toys in the front line, trying to chase down members. 4 members here of Imperium Pro Team Blue. No, they won't, as there's some safety for the outer mid lane. Coming in from the outer mid lane turret.
Yeah, Rift Herald has returned to the void. So nawala na siya. No one was able to, I think, pick up the buff there.
Umuwi na.
So umuwi na lang na siya. Tagal niya daw eh. Mga buiset. Gusto ko nang mag-dinner.
Ano pala? Ano yan? Tokis pala to.
Di siya nakapag-booster si. So
Hindi
pagod na
kinukuha
siya.
yung
Sad life.
5-3 ladies and gentlemen, 20-minute mark into the game. That signals for the Baron to spawn over the Summoner's Rift.
So, still waiting.
Yes.
And waiting for Infuse to show us yung amazing dive potential na
Sayang
team
talaga
nila.
kasi ito yung strongest phase ngayon ni Z, di ba?
Yeah, supposedly at 20 minutes kaya mo na mag-burst.
Pero sa patch, pagdating sa patch, di ba? Ang lakas niya ngayon.
The Yomus is nowhere to be seen. So, we're still waiting.
Yeah, 400 gold mark. As you can see na, no, Lissandra, Abyssal, I'm sorry, the Roa,
Yeah,
Roa of
Roa.
Ages.
Understandable first buy, obviously.
Yes,
For
and
Liz.
now on 9 stats. A really cost-efficient item pagdating ng 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
Napakagandang stats. Meron yung isang pro player dito na ang hilig bumuo ng Roa.
Roa.
Oo. I'm not
Actually,
sure
weird.
if it's on
Zed
LCL.
bought Boots of Swiftness. At dalawa lang yung slow on the side of IPT. I think he should have delayed his boots as well. But
Probably,
I guess
again,
it's fine.
Para dun sa gravity field, it's okay
Maybe.
kung consistent. Pero, parang rush by. Like, yun boost na lang. Diba?
Yeah, he should have just finished the
Save
Yomus.
na yung boost.
Anyway, Dragon's coming up in 30 seconds and it's vision battles.
Oh no,
Right here. And Akil dashing out top lane.
This is very sketchy for Infuse Esports. Hindi pa gano'n nakakalapit si Tristana. It seems there's a ping to take on this outer bottom lane. Any fight could break out NSEM right now.
Yeah, mas maganda yung position ni IPT. They're pushing out Infused to their own jungle. And let's see kung ano kaya magagawa ng Infused dito. Show us the dive! Show us!
The
Please.
dive, the initiate. Lissandra using the glacial but wala siyang any form of initiate. Oh no! There's Fiora in the backline! JRM goes for the initiate. No! That's a kill. One of the Tankist members gets the Thunderlords! Mula dito kay Rebecca.
Oh, wow!
Will he be able to use the Frozen Drop in this Zonia Zarglass? No, he won't. Walang Frozen Drop na nagagamit. Ay, nagamit na yata pero hindi sa sarili niya. Grand Challenge burst onto that Tristana. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Yukes on that Kerry Fiora. Double kill now. And this Dragon and definitely an easy outer bottom lane.
Yeah. Hindi makaset yung Infused. Yun lang yung masasabi ko. They weren't able to put down Vision. Lissandra, her ult got riposted. Hindi siya na-landing.
Kaya pala di ko nakita yung ano.
Narinig ko eh, di ba? Sumigaw siya, freeze! Tapos wala nangyari.
Nakitang project ko.
Yep,
Wow.
so riposte onto that.
Solid pro player mechanics na pinapakita dito ni Yukes, deserving of the bundle. Let's see, here comes the proper shadow. Denmark pero gets easily mitigated and countered by that Moon Zone. Mula kay Jana na Moon Zone siya. And Yukes now receiving some turret hits, but members of Imperium Pro Team Blue will just fall back.
Whew!
The Moon Zone. Talagang ganun lang. Pag nakita mo yung Denmark, activate the Moon Zone.
Yeah. So, good use of the Monsoon. Yung problem,
8-3.
naalangan talaga ako sa Infused eh. We have to wait for Hetzizo to reach some form of significant damage. 23-minute Yomus, my goodness.
Well, ano na lang, I mean, one of the options na dito na for Infuse Esports, stall the game, late game Tristana, and you know, pwede pa rin naman makabuo ng matinding item, ng magandang itemization ng si Hetzizo.
In the end talaga, mas maganda pa rin talaga yung pag-set ng objectives ng IPT Blue.
Yeah.
They're able to control their side waves better, and they understand their team composition pretty well. Kasi, that's the thing about Thick and Fan Base eh. Minsan, kahit maganda yung team composition ninyo, if you don't really understand it, hindi niyo alam yung strengths and weaknesses ng team composition niyo, hindi niyo magagamit. So, it's not really a big advantage if you can't use it.
The problem with the late game also is this Victor, 2-0-4.
Yeah.
And you also have hindi behind na Fiora. So, napakalaking threat to, lalo na para kay Tristana.
And Gertrude, careful. Baron is now, actually mid lane is being pushed. Ito na lang kasi yung pwede kunin ng Infused eh. Try and push in the mid turret but they don't have vision around the area there. It's being taken out. But I think Infuse will try to set up top wave and then set up for a mid fight. Pero tignan na natin kasi hindi maka-flank si Gertrude. He can't find an opening.
Well, look at that Tristana now. Mahirap-hirap na mahabol ito with that rapid fire.
Yeah.
Really nice wave clear pa. And well, for Hetsuzo, next itemization could probably be Bloodthirster. Ganon.
Maybe.
Stop that burst.
Or Black Cleaver or
Black
something.
Cleaver, Black Cleaver. Yeah.
We'll see what he decides to go for.
Oo. Need
Pero-
for that safety instead of the stacking shield mula sa Bloodthirster, mas okay pa rin yung utility na nakuha mo doon sa Black Cleaver. Hindi ganun ka-advisable kumuha. Although it's not a bad thing to get the Plate of the Ruined King.
Hinihintay pa kasi natin yung bagong assassin item na lalabas in patch 6.3.
Mini Denmark.
Oo,
Parang Dart Maul yung pagkarinig.
Something Thrall. Parang ganun.
Oo.
It's a really interesting item actually.
The 2-second death mark.
After 2 seconds, magpapop siya bigla. It's very exciting item for assassins, for example, like Kha'Zix, na walang silbi ngayon. Na daling-daling apakan, parang ipis lang. So, up until then, medyo awkward nga talaga yung item paths ng assassins. We'll see everyone moving to the top lane now. And there's vision there.
Is this a battle plane?
Wow, pushing forward, what?
JRM! JRM, pray! Pray! What
Oh
is
my
that?
goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'll give credit to JRM kasi ang laki ng balls niya para gawin yon. Pero,
Wow!
as in, okay nag-calling si Raze at tinalo na niya siya. As in, hindi ako takot sa calling mo. I will jump to your face and ult you back. Pero sadly, hindi siya gumana. So this is looking like a free Baron
Yeah, man.
for Akil, unless they can set up a nice TP play from Akil and maybe steal it. But Chok is really zoning out.
Panahon na daw para kay Hetsuzo. I think tinatiming niya lamang yung Play Storm para ilagay yung Denmark. Denmark against you. Will he manage to pop that one? No! The lag skill is just too much. What you know? Yukes, mga kaibigan! This is Pop stomping through the members of Imperial Protein Blue, though. Victor gets executed the shutdown on the mid lane dito na Imperial Protein Blue. And an easy Baron for Imperial Protein Blue. Still, Rebecca naligaw dito. There is the ultimate coming in from Gertrude. And JRM gets that execute and slay Rebecca's Rek'Sai.
Yeah, so...
Grabe.
Si Hetsuzo talaga, I don't think he's very used to Zed. Kung nakita natin yung death mark niya kanina kay Yux, his 2 shurikens missed.
Oh.
So, hindi na landing yung skill shot na yun. Mukhang hindi pa niya masyadong gamay itong Zed na to in terms of itemization, in terms of mechanics, and we all know that if a Zed at pro level play can't be like Faker, then usually it's not very effective. So,
Yung Faker Zed, hindi kailangan ng death mark.
oo nga eh.
Kahit
Ay,
KW lang,
mag-SS eh.
sapat na eh.
Oo. So, yeah. They really have to set up properly. If you can't catch up in terms of mechanics, you have to get back in terms of vision and proper engage in decision making.
Pero hindi ko talaga makakalimutan yung jump ni JRM.
Oo nga.
Like, it was like a total surprise.
As in, calling? Okay, let me jump to your face. Diba?
Four pa!
Diba? The bravest AD carry ever to live.
Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
Mabuhay si JRM.
Jump in lang talaga sa tali.
I have a feeling kasi yun nangyari. He na-charge na niya yung jump as the calling was about to cast. So hindi niya ata na-predict na nag-calling na tumalon na siya bigla. So I don't know. Or pala natin, ping lang pala. Biglang nag-spike yung ping niya. Hindi niya alam, nag-calling na pala si Lucian. Pero in the end, that was an amazing thing to watch.
Yeah, man. Seriously. Like something you wouldn't see every day. Alright, so let's see Yux now hitting that one vital spite against Gertrude. Still though, Gertrude dishing out decent amount of damage against Yux. The repose is now down. And for make the 4 members of Infuse Esports trying to back up Gertrude in the top.
Whoa!
Oh! Ano on the chalk at easy burst against him. There is the Zonia's Arthas right after the Frozen Tomb. Now there is the Denmark on the edge. So will be forced to fall back against his shadow. And Yux still in the house. Raises the free hits. Who's trying to focus him? JRM, bakit hindi siya tumatalon ngayon? And dahil si Imperial Protein Blue doing the work against Toinks. Toinks! Na-Toinks niya gamit yung kanyang Ice Pillar. Itong 4 members ng Imperial Protein Blue. Now, Yuke's leading the front line against JRM, forcing to use that Buster Shot to zone out against Yuke.
Yeah, nakita natin no, napakaliit ng impact ni Hachizo in that team fight. His item spike is so delayed, hindi niya ma-land yung shurikens niya. So he really can't burst anyone down. JRM looking to get a kill. Will you jump in again? Yes, you will!
Ay, ito na! Jumping Tristana, mga kaibigan! Let's see if they will manage. Catch someone.
No.
Walang W. Movement speed. There's the peel.
Puso.
Oh, ito na. Shen. Walang mana.
What?
Yeah. I think nag-change na target. Akala ko talaga sa yung nag-swap.
Ay. Okay, medyo awkward yun kasi at the crossroads, bigla kang hiniwalayan ng teammate mo. Okay, pero sige, okay lang. Naka-kill naman sila.
Yeah.
So, Dragon is now live, but naunahan na sila ng IPT. So, this will be a free Dragon, and this will be their third Dragon at 30 minutes into the game.
Look at how that fusion goes. Sobrang bilis talaga pagdating sa objectives.
Tsaka Essence Weaver pa, so a lot of crits
Yeah.
coming off of him, and naka-Quicksilver Sash na rin siya just in case a taunt or a Frozen Tomb lands. So that's a pretty good. Union dapat ginawa ni Hachizo. Defensive after your core.
Yeah. 7-8 gold lead in favor of Imperial Protein Blue. We are now past the 30-minute mark of our match. And as you could see that Imperial Protein Blue, along with that, I would say 8K per lead, yes. They also have a 7-kill lead against Infused Sports.
So they really have to slow down the pace of the game, you know. Dapat wait on the turret, set up vision around your base, and then wait for something to happen.
I have a feeling, you know, it will be interesting to see a turnaround on this one.
Kung maka-turnaround pa sila dito, JRM so worth.
Kasi napaka-slim talaga ng chance for a turnaround right now, considering the build ngayon ni Hachizo.
Oo, kasi kung if you go back to the pick and ban, gaya na sabi ko, yung win condition was to snowball your lanes.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. 3-2 si Chok ngayon, and Raze has just been able to farm throughout the entire game. Fiora is 9-3.
Oh, there's the combo against Raze. A QSS managed to mitigate the damage mula dito sa Frozen Tomb. Hachizo receives the Chaos Storm, also the ult from the Lucian. And Yux in the top lane.
It's me. And I'm getting your inhibitor.
And of
they're
course,
delaying.
Imperial Protein Blue in the advance. Points babalik from the gravity field and improved gravity field. But, okay, so there's Chok securing the kill after that flash. Here comes the Denmark mula rin dito kay Hachizo. He's trying to close the gap, but the damage is not enough, forced to fall back and tries to defend their base. You can see that Imperial Protein Blue, mula sa top lane, mula sa mid lane, they are now onto the bottom lane.
Para nagiging life mark yung death mark ni Zed eh. Para kung sino man tinatake ni death mark na bubuhay.
Oh! Ang ganda sana ng mga setup dito ni Gertrude. Nice Munzo ng +1, but that will allow Cubes to collapse on the hit. Nice hit! Mula kay Centers onto the top. Shadow will go down. A kill will also go down.
Oh no!
Double bounce mga kaibigan from this Zed. And that is Gertrude doing the work. An easy shot against Yuki. It is only Chok remaining into this base ng Infuse Esports. Oh nako pre, may teleport naman gagaling dito. Kay Gertrude and Chok pre! Gravity field! We will try to make that outplay. Jump in mula kay Chok. Shard and a shutdown. So many shutdowns coming in mula kay Gertrude. Ladies and gentlemen, an ace in favor of Infuse Esports.
Yeah, pero that was nice kasi they were able to get the inhib at least dito. Wait, what's happening? What did I do?
Let's see. Oh, wait. Yung tab ba yan?
I think I pressed the player profile. Pero what's nice is that they have the top inhib. So they were able to get top inhib. Buti lang hindi bumagsak yung bot inhib. Pero they were able to secure that. And good thing. Because otherwise, 2 inhibs down, grabe mahihirapan talaga yung side ng Infused.
Yeah.
Wait, this is weird.
Yeah, we're requesting for some technical one. Lumabas yung mga stats natin dito. Oh, magbasa tayo ng mga stats.
Actually, yeah, why not?
No. Bali, yan.
Let's see. Actually, if anything, we should be checking the stats here of Yux.
The stats of Yux, yes.
Grabe, he's already 10-4 at this stage of the game.
Yung cooldown niya.
Man.
Oh, wow! 40% cooldown arc in favor of Yux. Nako.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Okay. So Baron is also live, and we'll see, because the vision is already in advantage of IPT. They were able to set up properly.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens there. Because there's so much vision. Grabe. They've already taken advantage of this spot of the game. Plus, nagpo-pushing top because of the inhibitor being down. So this may be a free Baron. And kulang na kulang talaga sa damage kasi yung Infused, Zed is really, really behind right now, and Tristana is not enough to carry the entire team.
Yeah, walang teleport dito si Gertrude. If
Yeah,
breaks out on this Baron buff.
Plus, gaya na sinabi ko dati, when you have a hyper carry like Yux, and you don't have anyone to 1v1 with him, 4-1. So easy. Yux, Gertrude, back and forth siya eh. He doesn't know if he's going to help, if he's going to stop the wave. Alam niya mamamatay siya kapag nilaban niya si Yux. So, we'll see what happens. This top wave is, wow,
my God.
double super minions.
And, yan, Imperial Pro Team Blue started onto this Baron points now. He managed to scout that one using that Ice Peeler. Will they be able to stop this one? Eto na! It feels JRM jumping Tristana break! Sobrang excited ako kung tatalong ka. Let's see! Mukhang, wow, talagang dinirespeto nila itong jumping Tristana as they stop the Baron buff. And you can see Gertrude tries to trade up with Yux. See Yux, ladies and gentlemen, a shutdown onto that Gertrude. Still nobody has died yet dito sa ating Baron buffs. Pukiko tries to chase down the bottom duo dito ng Infused Esports. It seems na yung may-ari ng ating match and win bundle will looking to make that play. Will looking to close that game. But a kill.
Oh my gosh!
Walang damage!
Oh my
Walang
gosh!
damage! I think this is too much! I think this is the game! Yes, it is! Ladies and gentlemen, the one who owned the bundle, Imperial Pro Team Blue, Yux, close the game and a victory against Infused Esports.
Wow, so GG, well played. Great job from IPT Blue to end that game very, very clean. Nakita natin na really in terms of individual play. Unang-una, I really am disappointed in Hechizo during that game. His itemization, his mechanics, I don't think he should be... Zed is the kind of champion that you don't just pick for fun. Kailangan talaga may practice ka talaga sa champion na ganyan. Otherwise, you really lack any impact in the game.
That's parang simple rule lang talaga na pag na hindi mo nakuha yung objective mo for your lane, try to get an objective. Yung kapag natalo ka sa lane matchup mo,
it's really hard to bounce back.
Pero don't stay in the lane. Punta ka na nga lang dun sa ibang lane.
Yeah.
Make those objectives. Build build damage pa rin.
Yeah.
Kasi kung nag-build ka ng resistance, tapos nag-build ka nga ng defensive resistance, pero hindi ka pa rin mananalo ng trade. Okay lang mag-build ng defensive resistance kung mananalo ka ng trade dun sa kalin mo. Pero kung hindi, just build damage dun ka sa ibang lane.
Dinelay niya kasi yung spike niya. He should have been one of the carries of the fight, but sadly that's not what we saw. But GG well played to both teams. This does boost IPT Blue to third place.
Yeah, man.
Along with Celestial and Naga Esports. So if you take a look at the standing right now, there are our top three. That's Celestial Esports, Naga Esports, and Imperial Pro Team Blue. And everyone has played 10 games at this point. So this is where you can see na kung actually yung pinaka-crucial na dito is yung tatlong naka 7 points.
We only have 4 weeks remaining here at the group stage of the Pro Gaming Series. Tingnan natin, makikita nyo, for week 11, ayan, there will be IPT Blue versus Imperial Pro Team.
Sister team fights.
Yes! Sister team na Garena, and then Mineski
versus AX na parang 7 points yan. So it will be an insane match kasi they really have to lift themselves out of that tie.
Crazy PGS week.
Yeah.
Next
Guys,
week sa week 11.
Ito na talaga. If you're gonna watch PGS, it's during these last 4 weeks.
Yeah, these last 4 weeks.
Dito na talaga magbaka-bakan yung mga to.
Nako. And big props for Infuse Esports stepping up.
Yes,
okay?
game.
Against Imperial Pro Team Blue. Still, yan, Imperial Pro Team Blue. And you have to mention Yux. Stellar play coming in from...
And good job from Rebenga as well to keep
Yes.
him farmed during that game. So, GG.
Yes, nako. Maraming salamat sa mga naging viewers at nakasama namin dito sa isang Batakan.
Yes,
Ang
grabe.
hahabang mga laban na naganap here at the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. But these are crazy, awesome set of matches na na-witness natin ngayon. Magkita-kita tayo muli this Sunday.
Tomorrow,
tomorrow sa LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. And of course, next week din para sa continuation for the week 11 ng ating PGS 2016 Spring Split.
Don't forget LCL tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys again.
Okay, so bago tayo magtapos, meron lamang akong gusto kong batiin. Yung, sabi sa akin, nanonood daw siya, pinapabati ni Jigs.
Yes.
One of ano siya, artist siya.
Yeah.
Yeah, artist siya, pero
The
ang gamit
amazing
niya,
art at the PGS Rift.
traditional method lang, ball pens and pens lang.
Yeah.
Pero ayun, more he makes comics of amazing comics of Timo, of
The
champions,
details.
squashing Timo and details.
Great.
Yeah, shoutouts to Jigs, to Jigritos, and kay Norman, yung kaibigan ni Jigs.
Yeah,
Shoutouts
shoutouts to the PGS Rift.
Yes.
And to all of the viewers right now, syempre sa mga admin natin sa
Yes.
Live Scene, thank you very much for keeping the PGS Rift intact. And
Yes.
shoutouts as well to GS Riku, GS Asteroid, and Neep,
Yes.
our casters as well. You might
Yes.
be seeing them throughout the week.
Shoutouts also to the Raw City, to the Cabi Summoners, of course, to the staff of Hercor College na nakasama ko last week. Hindi ko kayo nabati
Ayaw nga
kaagad
pala.
because I was out for the weekend right after that. And ayun, gusto batiin si Sir Jules, si Ma'am Natalie, and also to BBXL, Pix SD, to Pix, to Identity. Ayan, yan yung mga solid teams na nasa Rojas City. And of course, big shoutouts also to the Rumble Real crew.
Yeah.
Ayan, core team. Okay? It has been an amazing evening sa mga summoners and sa mga viewers natin. We are excited to be with you again on to the next episode of the Pro Gaming Series. Kami pa inyong naging shoutcaster. Ako po si GS Shinbu with a 1 for an I.
At ako po si GS Amplifier.
Powered by the official shotmate of the Pro Gaming Series, Booster C, Energy Shot Genius. Boost your focus, boost your game. This is the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split, and we'll see you guys next week.